Hey guys, this is Will with another YouTube video. This one's going to be on Acel World Volumes 1 and 2. Um, and I'll review those real quick and try to catch you guys up to the speed on what I've read so far. So, this is Acel World Volume 1. It is for age groups 13 and up. It is a story based on the futuristic city of Tokyo, where they battle using mechs in an in-game environment, and the more you win, the more points you get. They go. The game's called Brain Burst, and what ends up happening is different legions, end up fighting each other for different territories, and because this is the futuristic version of it, everyone wears something called a neurolinker, where you can communicate with people through basically a desktop that appears in front of your face. So they use the app in order to fight and gain territories through this device, and so the whole arc of the series is who created this game, what's their purpose, what's the point of this whole extra world, because what ends up happening is the social cameras that Japan has created actually create this other world. It's kind of like if you were to look into a mirror and see that. It's kind of like that. Yeah, except for they're fighting inside this other world. So, this guy named Haruyuki meets this girl called Korme, and she helps him, get over his fears of being, fat and different stereotypes, and she helps him with it, do that through this game, and he ends up fighting, different people and learning, different types of ways to fight. So she, tells him about the the duel and how they're, each person has mental scars that are used to, create their dual avatar, which is basically their character. And she tells him that if you run out of points, you basically lose Brain Burst forever. And in other volumes, you'll learn that he basically, loses their memory. If, they lose the game, they lose their memory of the game and every character or relationship that they've made up into that point. Now, the interesting thing about the first book is it's just setting up the relationship between Korome and Haruyuki, but it's also setting up their his other relationship with his other two best friends. In the series, Shiru and Taku, and they end up, helping him along the way. Shiru at the point does not know about the game, but Taku does know about the game because secretly he's a burst linker that, has tried to track down Korome because she's one of the, of the Seven Kings that rule over the accelerated world. So, because she has all these points that she's racked up over 7 years of this game, she's basically the most powerful, one of the most powerful people in the game. So he's trying to hunt her for her bounty because at this point, because if two level 9s, which is what all the kings are, fight, and the loser loses their brain burst forever, it doesn't matter whether you have more points than the other person or not. So she created this meeting and basically she had all of them come together, and she got a bounty placed in her head because she attacked one of the kings and basically exiled him from the accelerated world because she wanted to reach level 10, which in order to do so you need to at least kill five level 9s. So that's why she has a bounty on her head, because none of the other legions want to be a part of that. So that's a little backstory on that. And Taku ends up, trying to, get the bounty on her head, but Haruyuki, which discovers that his dual avatar can fly and is the only one that can fly, he ends up beating Taku and gets him to join their legion or their group. Now, in the future volumes, which I think I will do another video for volume 2, and then do 3, 4, and possibly 3, 4, and possibly 5 together in one video. You will learn that there's this bad organization that wants to use the accelerated world for evil purposes. So that group really doesn't appear till starting in volume 3 or 4. I don't quite remember where it is, but eventually you end up getting these different characters joining these legions, and the cast grows exponentially. The first book is just pretty basic because it's the first book and you need to know the characters and everything. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to answer them, or I will answer them, not feel free. But anyway, so if you guys have any questions with that, I'll answer them down in the comments. Please leave them down below, and I'll probably release a Survivor video probably either later today or tomorrow, so we can stay on top of that. And if you guys want to, since I'm a big TV geek, I'll also review the ratings for every day of television. Just tell me your favorite shows in the comments, and I'll give my opinions on whether it's doing well or not. So since that's something I like to do, so anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. And see you guys next time for volume 2, and then 3, 4, and 5 will be in another video. Probably either today or tomorrow. Bye. See you guys later.